Yeah, Lauren, and we also caught up with the owners here at Uncle's Auto in Durham here back in March when things started to heat up between the U.S. and China. So we decided to check back in again with them today. As of just yesterday, the U.S. and China agreed to cut reciprocal tariffs, and just asking the business owner here how he's managing a very fluid foreign landscape. It's the back and forth between the U.S. and China that's too much for Keith Edwards to follow.
Because I don't want the stress. I just come in, work, whatever customers get.
He runs Uncle's Auto on Fayetteville Street in Durham, known for being affordable, honest, and trustworthy.
Because I know the price is going to keep going, but I can still have a low price for my customers.
And he tries to keep it that way, as the shop has been open for 13 different presidential administrations. And he'll be the first to tell you that he wants to keep it that way, even with the frequent tariff changes from the current administration.
Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. That's how I look at it, you know what I'm saying? Customers still going to need their cars fixed.
Monday, the U.S. and China agreeing to cut reciprocal tariffs for 90 days, with both countries, quote, recognizing the importance of a sustainable, long-term, and mutually beneficial economic and trade relationship.
I don't know what's going to happen. I just anticipate coming in, working, and satisfying the customer. That's my only, that's all I look forward to every day.
Many customers have resorted to buying car parts off of the internet to save money. What he doesn't make on the parts.
As far as I still got the labor out of it, and I got a new customer. So if she needs some oil changes or needs some advice on some other stuff, some things you can't just buy off the internet. It ain't gonna work.
Inside of his small shop here on the corner of Fayetteville and Burlington Avenue, he doesn't keep up with where all of his parts are made.
This is an alternator we ordered. Mexico. This is a sensor. It don't say where it came from.
But now he's taking notice.
The majority are coming out of China. So they be like, you know what, we done with y'all. Then what we gonna do?
You might not have business if you can't do that.
Right, can't have business. And now I gotta go find a job, see can I be an anchorman or something.
Yeah, certainly, Steve and Lauren, he'll be on the lookout for those anchorman jobs, whichever one happens to be available. He's keeping a good spirit despite what's happening between the U.S. and China. He tells me he just wants to work here, provide great service to his customers. And he says if he absolutely knew where those parts were coming from, a lot of times he doesn't know until the item actually gets here to the store, whether it's coming from the United States, Mexico, or China. If he knew the origination of where those parts would come from, he'd buy them from the most affordable source. We're live in Durham tonight. Dewan Hogard, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.